Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to calculate the MACD in Excel. And the MACD is a simple calculation. It's basically just the difference between the 12 EMA and the 26 EMA, and that will oscillate around our smoothing line, which will be our 9 EMA around the difference. And what you're going to want to start off with is basically a deviation for the EMA. So you're going to want to put a 12 here, and then you're going to put a 26 here. And to get our deviation to use into our exponential moving average formula, we're going to basically make our own cells here. We're going to say equals 2 divided by C2, which is 12, plus 1, close off the bracket. So it's equals 2 divided by its own equation, C2, which is 12 plus 1. Hit enter, and then you could slide that over for the 26 EMA as well. And the 12 will be 0.154, the 26 will be 0.074, and this will be used in our EMA. And so what we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to go down 12 bars, and you can see that up here, you can count them. You're going to want to say equals average, get the average price of the last 12 closes, enter that in. And now what you're going to want to do is basically turn this into an EMA, and how we're going to do that is just say equals, in brackets, the current price minus our 12 moving average. Put that in brackets, so it's its own equation. It's the current price minus the last moving average. We're going to times that by our deviation here. And what we're going to want to do with the deviation is you're always going to want to freeze this cell. And how you freeze it is you can press F4. As you can see up here, it added dollar signs, or you can manually type this in, $C, $3. That will freeze this cell, so that way as data drags down, these numbers will follow with it, but this one will not, because this number will always be the same. So we're going to say equals the current price minus the last 12 moving average, times it by our deviation here, and then we're going to add it back to our moving average to basically make it almost like an accumulator. And just drag all that down, double click that corner, and now you got your 12 done. Now you're going to want to do the same thing for the 26. It's literally the same thing. It's just 26 bars down this time. So we go down 26 bars, say equals average of the last 26 closes. Now in the next cell down, you want to do the same thing you did here. So you're going to want to say equals the current price, in brackets, equals the current price minus the 26 moving average, times it by the 26 deviation this time. We're going to want to freeze it, hit F4, and then add it back to the moving average. And now your 26 is all done. Just double click this, and it will be all added up. Now what you're going to want to need is the difference between the two, which is very simple. It just equals the 12 EMA minus the 26 EMA. And you're done with all that. I'll highlight this in a yellow so you guys can see it better. And so we got that. And now what we're going to want to do is get the 9 EMA. So we're going to want to get the 9. We're going to do the same equation for this one. So it's equals 2 divided by the 9 plus 1. That should be 0.2. And there you have that. And now what we're going to do is take the 9 EMA of the difference this time. So we're going to want to go 9 bars down on the difference. So you go down 9 bars. Then I want to say equals average. Now you're going to want to do the same thing you did last time with the other ones, but just with the difference line instead of the price. So you're going to say equals the current difference minus the 9 moving average. And then you're going to times it by your deviation, hit F4 to freeze it, and then plus the 9 EMA, or 9 moving average again, and this will formulate it into an EMA. And there you have it. This is the MACD. As you can see, basically, if I were to highlight a chart around all of this, um, just insert a chart like this, you can see it's basically just like the MACD, little oscillator. And you could also ask Excel questions like if you want to know is the EMA crossed up or is it crossed down, you could just say equals if this is greater than this, give me a 1. If not, give me a -1. That way you can see all the times that the MACD is crossed up or down. You can go up to conditional formatting, color scales, color that in. And as you can see, you'll see when the MACD is crossed up in green and when it's crossed down in red. And you can use this for like back testing or like to make your own program and all that kind of stuff. It's honestly that simple. Um, you can calculate anything you want, any kind of indicator that you see on your trading platforms. You can calculate with Excel and also use it for like back testing and a lot of other things. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Hopefully it helped you guys out a little bit. You know, but yeah, I'll wrap up the video here. I appreciate you guys watching, especially this far. Good luck out there and peace out, guys.